We up, guys. Welcome to the stream. Once again, apologies for the little bit of delay, but I'm here now, and really, this stream is just about one man. This guy behind me here. That's what it's all about. Mamadou Sangare. I think that's how you actually say the name. I kept saying Sangare, but I think the E is silent or something. So it's actually Sangare. So whatever. He's a great player, amazing player. I'm totally made up. I thought there was something would scupper this deal. But I'm happy. I'm pleasantly surprised. We've got a serious baller here, a serious player coming here. And I'm not even bothered we lost today in a friendly against Watford. 1-0. Who cares? It's pre-season. It's a warm-up game. I mean, any other time I would hate to lose to Watford, to be honest. So, but I'm not that bothered here. I mean, it's just a warm-up. It's pre-season friendlies. It's about match fitness and getting ready for the new season. That's as far as I'm concerned, and that's what it is. And I'm not bothered. I do not care. I mean, we've got other friendlies coming up, and Rennes and all that. We're playing them, Eintracht Frankfurt as well. It'll be interesting to see what we do there, because obviously they're more nearer to the season actually starting. Again, they are still friendlies, they are still warm-up games, but I want to sort of get into a rhythm of looking like how we're going to start, how we're going to play in the Premier. You know, some sort of identity there, how we're actually going to play. That might be interesting to see. And I'm sure this guy will play in probably both of those games, or 2 or 3 of those games somewhere. He's going to get games now. He's going to have to get integrated into this team, find out about his teammates, and it's going to be interesting. And they get used to him, he gets used to them. I think, well, this is some player. Obviously, he completed his medical earlier. All the forms were signed, documents signed, all the paperwork finished, finalised, and he's now our player. Welcome to the Bees, Mamadou. Welcome, my friend. And you're very welcome here at the Bees, because we want great players, top players, and you're one of them. You know, we want these bowlers. But I think he's going to be incredible. Let's see how they gel. Now, you know, he gels with all them, the rest of the players. Let's see what happens there. And I really can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see him playing. And, well, let's get to the articles anyway. It says all about it. Obviously brought you the stream earlier, saying that he was obviously, the medical was happening and everything was going on. I thought, I wasn't sure if I was going to be on later today or not, because I thought it's probably going to be confirmed, going to be finalised, but I wasn't totally sure. But obviously it has been, and I had to come on. I've had to come on to talk about it. I'm happy to, because, you know, I love this. I think this is an amazing deal. One of the deals of the window so far. Amazing. Incredible how we got this. I don't know. It's amazing. And for not too much, I mean, you know, it's supposed to be a record deal. I think, what was it, 43 million? Well, 42. I don't know, because apparently Dango Mataro was our top deal, our highest one, which was about 36, but we've added bonuses and stuff. Came to about 42. I think this one might be slightly more. I think it's slightly more, but let's go to our website actually. Let's get to our website to talk about all this, and right, there we go. Brentford signed Sangare. Sorry, Sangare. So it's not Sangare. Sorry, I wish somebody might pick me up in the live chat. Well, nobody there at the moment, but Brentford signed Sangare from Lens for a club record fee. Right. Brentford completed signing a Mali international midfielder Mamadou Sangare from Lens. I actually thought he played for Senegal. I don't know why. He's Malian. Mali international. Mamadou Sangare from Lens for a club record fee. The 24-year-old, who was named in the 25-26 Liga 1 Team of the Year, signs a 5-year contract with a club option for a further year, which is what we always do. Always get given a further year in the contract. Keith Andrews, he fits everything we want from a Brentford player. Brentford have completed the permanent signing of midfielder Mamadou Sangare from Lens for a club record fee. The 24-year-old has signed a 5-year contract with a club option for a further year. Sangare arrives in West London following an outstanding debut season in France, during which he helped Lens finish second in Liga 1 and win the Coupe de France for the first time in the club's history. The Mali international made 33 appearances in all competitions for Lens last term, scoring 3 goals and providing 3 assists. He was named in the UNFP Liga 1 Team of the Year and won the Prix Marc Vivien Foe, I should say. Obviously, the guy died on the pitch, collapsed and died, of course, unfortunately. Awarded to the best African player in the French top flight. Brentford head coach Keith Andrews said Mamadou is someone that we've tracked for quite some time. He's been on our radar and was a player we were really keen to bring in. Last season was a huge season for him, following a couple of loan spells during which he developed. At Lens, he performed at such a consistently high level for a team that finished second in the league. Added to that was his form for Mali, where he became a really key player for them. He's a player that adds to a really good midfield that we already have. He also adds qualities that we don't have. He complements the current midfield. On the conversations I've had with him, he's very keen to come here. He's a humble young man, but he's equally as determined to succeed in his career. He fits everything we want from a Brentford player on and off the pitch. He'll be a player that I think will become very, very popular with the fans. Born in Bamako, Sangare began his career with Malian Academy Eden Olympique before joining Austrian side Red Bull Salzburg in 2020. He gained his first experience of senior football in Europe with Salzburg's feeder club, FC Liefering, scoring once in 11 appearances during the 2021 campaign. Sangare continued his development during a succession of loan spells in Austria and Belgium. He scored 5 goals in 26 league appearances for Grasser AK during the 21-22 season before joining Belgian Pro League side Salto Waregem for the following campaign. The midfielder moved on loan to TSV Hartberg midway through the 22-23 season and established himself as a regular in the Austrian Bundesliga, making 46 league appearances across 18 months with the club. Sangare's performances earned him a permanent move to Rapid Vienna, that's Rapid Vienna, I think, in July 2024. He made 44 appearances in all competitions during his first season in Vienna, helping Rapid reach the quarterfinals of the UEFA Conference League and secure a fifth-place finish in the Austrian Bundesliga. After beginning the following campaign with Rapid, Sangare joined Lens in August 2025. He quickly became an important part of Pierre Sangare's side, making 29 Ligue 1 appearances as Lens mounted a title challenge and finished just 6 points behind champions Paris Saint-Germain. Sangare's athleticism, ball-winning ability and capacity to cover ground helped establish him as one of the division's standout midfielders. He also started the Coupe de France final as Lens defeated Nice 3-1 to lift the trophy for the first time in their history. At international level, Sangare made his senior debut in 2024 and he has won 16 caps for Mali. He featured throughout the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, playing in each of Mali's matches as they reached the quarterfinals. So that's that one. Let's go on to just want to do this one. I've got a few comments before I carry on. Be up to you, Kev. Hope you're good, buddy. Thanks for coming in as usual. You're always welcome. Evening, mate. How are you? Optimistic for Brentford's season ahead? This new guy looks like a really good signing. Well, I am very optimistic now. I'm very optimistic, Kev. With what we're doing now, getting all these players in, incredible, really, amazing. They're all coming to little old Brentford. It's incredible. Hopefully, we're going to get into Europe this season. It looks like that way. It could happen. The way we're building this squad now. As I say, we did lose to Watford earlier today, but that's who cares. That was just a friendly. It's pre-season. It's match fitness. As I say, if it was a competitive game against playing against Watford for any sort of reason in the cup or whatever, I wouldn't be happy with that. But it was only 1-0 anyway as well. So wasn't a massive defeat. But anyway, this is an incredible player and absolute baller. And be up to you, Mel, as well. Hi to you. Thanks for coming in, my friend, as usual. Danny again, big up to you, brother. Brilliant. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I'm so jealous. Yeah, I know you are. But there we go, mate. You lot can get him and that's it. And we've got him. And that's the way it goes. We've now got an amazing player on our hands. I just hope he doesn't flop. I'm sure he won't. I think he'll be amazing for us. But yeah. Anyway, let's read this one. Everything a team needs, what those who know Sangare best say about Brentford's record signing. Coaches, teammates and influential figures from across European and African football explain the qualities Brentford's new midfielder and club record signing Mamadou Sangare will bring to the Premier League. Brentford have completed the signing of Mali international Mamadou Sangare from French club RC Lens. The 24-year-old moves to West London following an outstanding 25-26 campaign, helping Lens finish second in Liga 1 and qualify for the Champions League. He was also named in the division's team of the season and voted the best African player in the French top flight. His transfer to the Bees marks the latest step in a career that began at Yvelines Olympique in Bamako and has included spells in Austria, Belgium and France. Here those who have coached, recruited, selected and played alongside Sangare explain why Brentford what Brentford can expect from their new midfielder. Pierre Saga, Sangare's former head coach at Lens. He is effective both in winning the ball and in carrying the game forward. That is rare today. Usually you have one or the other. He has both. He has a very positive relationship with the game. He is a joyful player in the sense that he's very positive in what he does, because as soon as he has the ball, he wants to play. It is very easy to welcome a player like that and integrate him into a team. Marcus Schott, I would say that is. Sangare's former head coach at Hartberg. Mamadou took an enormous step forward in his career with us. He became much more consistent and was impossible to imagine the team without. He was rewarded with a call-up for the Under-23s Africa Cup of Nations, where he captained the team and had a very good tournament. Mamadou is a real asset to our game, both against the ball and in possession, through his personality and through what he gives us in the dressing room. Jean-Louis Leclerc, Lens sporting director, Mamadou is an influential midfielder, both defensively and offensively. Samson Baidu, Sangare's former teammate at Salzburg and Lens. He's there. He's there when he does not have the ball, and he's there when he has it. He tries to score, he runs a lot, he is everything the team needs. And he has a very funny personality, he's a great guy. Malang Sarr, ex-Chelsea defender and Sangare's former Lens teammate. I had already heard a little about him because I knew some of his teammates with Mali. Well, I know some of his teammates with Mali. From the first training session, everything positive I had been told about him was confirmed. He is quite impressive in his maturity. He is not afraid to ask for the ball or to play. He likes drills in both directions, offensively and defensively. He has the ability to construct moves and also to finish them. That is quite I'm Jonathan Ross. No, that is quite rare for a midfielder. When you watch him, you see there is much more to his game than his left foot. He is capable of doing beautiful things with it. We know left-footed players can be a little different, especially with his attacking qualities. He can take players on, carry the ball and shoot. Frederick Canute, I remember him, Frederick Canute, Canate or whatever, Canute I'd say. Former Mali international, ex-Spurs, remember him there, and West Ham and Sevilla, His technical qualities stood out immediately. He had vision and an ease that the others did not have. Robert Clough, Sangare's former head coach at Rapid Vienna. Once you had seen his performances for Hartberg, you did not have to think for long. It was clear that if there was a chance to get him, we had to sign him. He always finds good solutions on the ball. Tom Saint Fire. Got some surnames here today, I'll tell you. Former Mali head coach. Some players are physically strong, intelligent, or technically strong. He has almost everything. What strikes me most is his intelligence. He knows the game and reads it. When he has the ball, he always finds a good solution. He is a star, even if he does not act like one, because he is very humble. Nicolas Fernandez, that's quite easy to say. Technical consultant at Sangare's former academy, Yilin Olympique. He had an incredible ability to feint. You thought the ball was there, but it had already gone somewhere else. All this sounds, well, amazing, awesome, absolutely incredible. I really cannot wait to see this guy play, I'll tell you. Playing for us, you know. This would be, incredible. And just go to this one. Hold on a minute. I've just got to put the lead into my laptop. It's gonna die basically very soon. So I just got to put that in. Sorry guys, I won't be long. There we go. Didn't want this laptop dying while I'm trying to do this stream, you know. Didn't want it to die. Right, we're going to go through a few more comments, obviously, before I continue. Who will be replaced by Janssen? Well, Janssen is still here. That's who you mean. It's Janssen. Yeah, he's still here. Well, you would think he'd get his start. He's going to start a lot of games, surely. We paid all this money. We're not just going to leave him on the bench, are we? You wouldn't think that. So, yeah, maybe Jensen will be on the bench a bit more. It's possible. Because you're going to have this guy in midfield, you got to let him play. So we're gonna, I don't know exactly what it'd be until we start really playing him in pre-season and see what Keith Andrews does with him, really. But I would think he'd be on more ahead of Jensen and players like that anyway. But we'll see. Box ball, winning beast and good passing range. Yeah. Left footer, you know. I mean, who comes out the team? Jensen Yarmulia. I mean, I know the thing is, Yamuli, he's sort of defensive midfield, I would say. But this guy has it all. He can play defensively as well. We all know that. So maybe Yamuli would probably come out of it. That's possible because you wouldn't need two defensive midfield players, maybe. Because this guy can be defensive as well as attack. So probably would be Yamuliak actually. But, we'll wait and see on that, I suppose. Right. Analysis Sangare, one of League One's top midfielders. Stephen Gillet takes a look at the remarkable numbers behind new Brentford signing Mamadou Sangare's 25-26 campaign, which saw the midfielder earn the Mark Vivian Foe Award, presented annually to the best African player in Liga 1, and win the Coupe de France with Lens. Gillet, he has already shown he can influence matches at both ends of the pitch. Brentford signing a Mali international Mamadou Sangare from Lens underlines the formidable force they are becoming, both on and off the pitch. Long lauded for their smart recruitment, Brentford have strengthened considerably since the turn of the year. The recent arrivals of Jayden Anthony and Callum Wilson have added two proven Premier League performers to Keith Andrews' squad, complementing the earlier acquisition of Austrian defender Yannick Schuster, and in January, fellow exciting youngster Kaya Fioro. Sangare, however, quite possibly represents the club's most eye-catching piece of business yet. A rangy all-rounder capable of dominating games with and without the ball, the 24-year-old arrives in West London having quickly established himself as one of Liga 1's top midfielders. Blessed with touch, technique and an impressive temperament, Sangare excelled for a long side that finished second in the French top flight before lifting the Coupe de France for the first time in the club's history. Oh, see that? Didn't see that. His outstanding campaign earned him the Mark Vivian Foe Award, presented annually to the best African player in Liga 1, and saw him linked with several of Europe's leading clubs. Brentford have won the race for his signature, however, with a midfielder putting pen to paper on a 5-year deal that will keep him at GTEC Community Stadium until 2031, where he probably might not be there till then. With a club option of a further year, it's possible that probably some club will come in with over 100 million odd for him, and we'll let him go for that. But who knows? We may just try and keep hold of him. It depends how well he does, doesn't it? So what can Brentford supporters expect from Sangare next season? The former Red Bull Salzburg and Rapid Vienna midfielder's energetic, all-action style looks well suited to English football, and he's already shown he can influence matches at both ends of the pitch. 3 sweet left-footed strikes and 4 assists in Liga 1 illustrated Sangare's ability to finish moves himself. But it's the quality and quantity of his work between the boxes that should really excite Brentford fans. Last season, Sangare ranked second in League 1 for tackles won, 86, third for ground duels won, 159, and joint 10th for interceptions, 40. Those 3 standout statistics underlining his fierce competitive streak and athleticism. Once possession has been won, the Mali international is equally impressive. Adept at threading quick passes into his forwards, as evidenced by his 3-4-3 accurate passes into the final third. Sangare also regularly spreads play with raking deliveries off his favoured left foot. There we go, his stats there. League 1, 25-26. Appearances 29, goals 3, assists 4, interceptions 40, tackles 186. The Bees' new recruit also finished among League One's top 20 players for 4 successful dribbles and 3 kicks won, highlighting his ability to progress possession and resist pressure. As Lens head coach Pierre Sage observed, Sangare understands what a given match requires, whether a game demands greater control, increased tempo, or more attacking impetus. He has already shown an ability to adapt accordingly, a trait that should serve him well in the Premier League. Sangare's arrival will add further competition to Brentford's midfield, while the club would also hope young Dutchman Anthony Mamadou to make a major impact following his recovery from the long-term injury that curtailed his debut season. So yes, another one we're almost got a new player in a way there, another new signing, because he didn't play the whole of last season. So it'd be amazing if he can have an impact like Thiago did when he missed the season for injury. So we'll see, really. Already a 16-cap Mali international, Sangare arrives in West London with his best years still ahead of him. If his performances in France are any indication, Brentford may have stolen a march on many of their Premier League rivals. I think we have. I really think we have. We definitely have. And now this one I'll do. This article as well. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm just getting another, looking at another one here, trying to. Yeah. And any more comments? Bilal, be up to you, buddy. Hope you're good, my friend. Obviously, United won again today, I see. 2-1. I was obviously in the live chat for a lot of that as well. Big up, Mr. B. You gained a quality player. Yeah, definitely. We sure have, my friend. We sure have. Be up to you, Daniel. I hope you're happy about this. Well, I am on my break. My wife pregnant. Well, that's great, but good news for you as well, obviously. But I hope you're happy with his signing. I'm sure you are. Be up to you, Jordan. Hope you're good, brother. Hey, Steve, bro. Yeah, cool. I think you were after him, weren't you, as well? I believe Liverpool might have been after this guy as well. As far as I know, I saw that. So I'm afraid we've beaten you to him, I'm afraid, as well. Sorry about that, but there we go. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, bro. But yeah, I mean this, read this article now. Brentford complete club record signing and target more additions. So we're not stopping there, guys. We are not stopping there. We are getting more. Brentford have completed the club record signing of midfielder Mamadou Sangare from Lens. The 24-year-old has signed a 5-year contract with the option for a further year for a fee of around 42 million. So it actually is the same as, it's the same as Ouattara, but then they're saying it's club record, so I've got a feeling there's a little bit more on that. His arrival follows the departure of Jordan Henderson, who is expected to join Chelsea. I thought that had already been done, but it looks like that's still ongoing. Brentford head coach Keith Andrews said, Mamadou is someone that we tracked for quite some time. He's been on our radar and was a player we were really keen to bring in. Last season was a huge season for him, following a couple of loan spells during which he developed at Lens. He performed at such consistently high level for a team that finished second in the league. Added to that was his form for Mali, where he became a really key player for them. He's a player that adds to a really good midfield that we already have. He also adds qualities that we don't have. He complements the current midfield. From the conversations I've had with him, he's very keen to come here. He's a humble young man, but he's equally as determined to succeed in his career. He fits everything we want from a Brentford player on and off the pitch. He'll be a player that I think will become very, very popular with the fans. Brentford are keen on further adding to their squad before the transfer window shuts. With Boss Andrews keen on bolstering his attack. Yeah, I'm keen on that as well. I hope we do. I think we need to, you know. At least another striker. I would say definitely another striker or two. I think Zian Fleming, possibly we might get. That might just happen. But we'll wait and see. There's definitely going to be others. Definitely a left back we need as well. You know, maybe another centre back, I would say, or maybe right back for backup for Coyote. So, yep. No more comments. Right, let's go through this. On X, of course, Fab Romano, Mamadou Sangare, now new Brentford club record signing for £41 million fee from RC Lens. Contract until June 2031 plus option until June 2032. How does a mid-club like Brentford afford £41 million for a player? Well, there you go. We got more money than you think. Brentford broke club record signing at 41 million, 41 euros on Sangare. Chelsea in next season coming with 150 euros. Well, it'd be pounds actually. That contract length is longer than some people's marriages. Yeah. Mamadou Sangare lands in London for a massive £41 million. Brentford mean business this season, exactly, we sure do. There's the man himself, Fab Romano. Here we go, that's just definite. He certainly did say that. I closed my phone for 2 minutes, next thing I'm seeing, yeah. £41 million club record for a Lens midfielder nobody outside France had heard of 6 months ago. Brentford really said, fuck it, let's become the new Newcastle. With mid-table money. Either this is genius or the most deluded transfer of the window. Hoping it's genius, I would say. Welcome to the Premier League, Sangare. That contract until 2031 shows they really rate him. Looking forward to seeing him in the game. Brentford breaking their club record for 41 million just for Mamadou Sangare to realise his primary job description is running backward, defending 30 shots a game, while Thomas Frank screams tactical geometry from the sideline. He would, but he's not there anymore. Again, I call out this idiot who does not know we do not have fucking Thomas Frank anymore. You absolute fucking melt. Nobody seems to know. These people in here have got no fucking idea that we do no longer have Thomas Frank at our club. Come on, guys, please fucking wake up. But that's not right either. That ain't going to be the case, so shut the fuck up, idiot. Yeah. Right. Brentford shattering their club record for a £41 million RC Lons player just to finish 11th with a negative goal difference in his peak comedy. Changed my mind. Fucking will. I think it fucking will, mate. Fucking twat. Oh man, I can't believe people are sort of dissing us again and saying we're shit. That we don't know what the fuck we're doing, you know? Fucking stupid wankers. It's AI. Yeah. Possibly. AI accounts. Yeah. Yeah. They ain't got a fucking clue, have they? Whether it's AI or not. It's fucking dumb, isn't it? There's Sangare playing against PSG. Obviously, I won't put the audio up or put this big up. Or bring it on screen because obviously I might get copyrighted. It looks like it's on United. That United one. Looks like their badge there, United. But, you know, looking at this, he looks amazing, this guy. Absolutely amazing. And I really want to see and hear people think that we're going to get relegated again this season when we get players like this in. Yeah, really. Hey, let's have the same shit again about the bees, yeah? Prove people wrong yet again, you know? Totally. Brentford breaking records, Sangare arrives with huge expectations. Hey, Grot, what's his stats from last season? How much does he earn now based on his new contract? Brentford's new record signing, Mamadou Sangare, his 25-26 Liga 1 performance. Among 33 central midfielders, Jules second, tackles second, interceptions third, dribbles completed third, shots fourth, Solytics score 92. £41 million record signing. Brentford are not messing around this season. It's a club record signing for €41 million from RC Lons. What a banger player. Congrats then. At least they will finish above Chelsea. Well, we did last season. We may finish above a lot more than that, you know. Why does he have to have a face of someone who is about to cry? Though welcome to the toughest league in the world. 41 million is a big statement from Brentford. Exciting signing. That is indeed a big win for them. Very good there, Will Ferrell. Very funny. Oh, this has got to be huge for the club. The fan base has got to be excited. Or is there any chance that he might have been overpaid for his skill set? Don't know about that. wouldn't say that. Great signing. Brentford ready to move to the next level. 41 million, that's our record by a mile. Never seen this club splash like this. He better be the real deal. That's right. We very rarely, well, I don't think we ever have paid this, really. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. All the best, Mamadou Sangare. You are now beasting and stinging in the Premier League. Brentford has spent a club record 41 million on Mamadou Sangare and tied him down until potentially 2032. That's not a contract, it's a mortgage. He'll arrive as a new signing and leave knowing every pothole, neighbour and bus timetable in West London. Give him 2 to 3 years and he'll be worth 100 million euros and playing for a Big Six club. Well, there we go. Maybe, maybe not. Big money move. Bees mean business. £41 million club record. Solid midfield upgrade. Chelsea will be knocking at the door after that transfer ban fee with £100 million plus. I don't give a fuck. If they are, Bose, United, whatever, I couldn't give a shit. I really couldn't give a toss. It's what happens now. I don't give a shit what might happen in the future. It's what they do, ruining the transfer market every window. Brentford will get the best out of Mamadou Sangare. The signing makes sense. Quality midfielder, welcome to the Premier League. Of course, more footage of what a great player this guy is. Amazing player. What a player we've got on our hands. We really have. Absolute star. Absolute baller. Will Mamadou Sangare justify the £41 million price tag, or is it too much for Brentford? Well, no. We're going to wait and see. Let's give him a chance here. And he's got to start playing yet. He's got to get, gel with the team. The other players, get to know his teammates. That's very important. Here we go. Look at this. Somebody's complaining about this. Mid-table EPL clubs are signing unknown players for high amounts, while some big clubs can't do business without running into trouble. Yeah, but why they got into trouble in the first place? It's through their overspending with big loads of money that gets them into trouble in the first place. Why can't they follow a project like this that we do? A model like this? Why can't they do that? And then they won't be doing all that shit. They won't be penalised. I think the rules need tightening at this point. Oh, fuck. The sport can't continue like this. What do you mean Brentford are spending 40 million on a single player? Well, we are. Look at it, right? We rarely have spent all this amount of money ever in our career history. But we've got to do this because we need a bigger squad. We need top players. We want to get into things. We want to win a trophy. We need these sort of players in our team. We have to build. And this is a first for us. It's about time, though. We're a Premier League team. We've got to act like it. Brentford don't spend 41 million unless they truly believe in the player. Huge statement signing. Exactly. That is it. We do not spend that amount for just anyone. A very good signing, got a high ceiling. I hope he succeeds, but not against Man United. Maybe he will. And who knows, eh? That'd be good, wouldn't it? If he does against United. So, it's been very hyped. Let's wait and see. Yeah, let's wait and see what they say he is. If he is what they say he is. So, you know, I mean, the bees are buzzing this window, another ambitious move. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but as I said, the hype's there. Let's see. Let's wait and see. Let's see what he can do. He's got to integrate with the others, yeah, and get used to playing with new players, new teammates. We're going to wait and see with this one. But this is an incredible signing. What I see of him, I think it's amazing. Absolute baller. Fucking amazing. Official Brentford FC signed Mamadou Sangare from RC Lens for club record fee. Simply a massive signing. This is obviously on Reddit. Simply a massive signing. Midfield with Damsgaard, yeah, as the attacking player, Yarmouk and Sangare cleaning up. Feels so well. So, yeah, what he's saying there, this obviously is another Bees fan. This guy, great to see him there. The Rapture, yeah, brilliant. Bees fan. As the attacking player, Yarmouk and Sangare cleaning up, feel so strong with depth in all three spots. Yeah, so he's saying there Yarmouk will still play, and I'm sure he will. I mean, don't forget we've also got Jensen to bring in, Milambo, Yanel, Carvalho, Keane Lewis Potter. How many more? We say James Anthony. You know, shall I carry on? And we're even looking for another. We're looking for more. We're looking more midfielders. We're going for Usman Diabate. Also, yeah, from where is it now? Well, we're obviously fighting with Spurs for him. Title, you know, tug of war. Tug of war for the player. Also, we're also after is it Sarr from Spurs? Yeah, Sarr, Pap Sarr. So yeah, we are definitely going for more midfielders. That's for sure. Sangare can be surprisingly good offensively. Well, what I've seen, he certainly is. He is great, good. Would argue Yanel was better than Yarmo as well last season before the injury. Yeah, he was great actually, Yanel. I've got to admit, he was superb really most of the time. Yanel, Yarmo, Sangare, Dams and Jensen, yeah. We're at some midfield now, all rotating in the midfield with Milambo, yeah, De Silva, yeah, Carvalho as backups. We have a lot to prove. Our midfield is very much set. Very much. Some midfield. It's going to cost 120 million next summer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we go again. So really, just he's only just got here, and you're already deciding he's going somewhere else, and people are spending loads of money on him, and he's going somewhere else. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm getting fed up with that, but never mind. Brentford completed signing the Mali international midfielder Mamadou Sangare from Lens for a club record fee. He fits everything we want for a Brentford player. Yep. What's Liverpool signing for? Right, say someone else. So, he's going to go to all these clubs, is he? 150 mil next season. Well, yeah, we'll take that money. We'd have that money, but maybe we might not even let him go. How about that? How about that as another option? We might actually just keep the guy and block these teams for a change rather than letting them have our best players. How about that? Excellent signing for Brentford, to be honest. Yep. I know it's a club record fee, but Mama going for just about 50 million euros in a transfer window in which Morgan Rogers was bought for 138 million. Yep. Elliot Anderson for 135 million. And Andre Santos for 56 million is crazy. If this guy continues to improve like he constantly did over the last few seasons, he will go to one of the top clubs for over 100 million. In a season or two, absolutely phenomenal player. So we just got to say in a couple of seasons he won't be with us anymore. Is that what we've got to say? I wouldn't say that. All that being said, Gemma Mama. Right, okay. To be fair, Andre Santos did better in France. Weird to include Santos. Why? Because he's younger and was better than Sangare when they both played in Liga 1, and the price being almost the same. He's not English though, and you know how it goes, unfortunately. There's also other top African players in Liga 1 that would go for these prices if they were European English, but media hype ups the price a lot. Neither is Andre Santos, but yeah, I know Premier League prices are weird. Still an absolute steal for Brentford. Yeah, but he came from Chelsea, not Lens, and he's Brazilian, not Malian. Yeah. Just to give some examples, Siddiqui and Diarra from Sunderland immediately had their value skyrocket since they joined them. Or Lamine Kamara, Patrick Zabi, Ruddy Matondo, Arthur Avon, Guerra Due, Kevin Danoy, Diane Mefali, Arsene Kouassi. I'm pretty sure these players' value would triple if they were English or played in the Premier League. Brentford, Brighton and Bournemouth going from strength to strength, really solidifying themselves at the top of the English pyramid, really becoming entrenched with smart transfers. Would have been unthinkable to imagine that this 20 years ago, yet now. I'd see likes of Everton or Newcastle to be the likelier teams to have a sudden season facing a relegation scrap. Well, I know Everton have been there before, haven't they? They've been battled against relegation, so it could be Newcastle this season, the way it's going for them. It could be. But I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to be one that says that a team's definitely going to go down in relegation. Not like other people say about us that we're going to go down a lot of the time. Well, I'd like to see him say that this season now. When we're getting players like this, well, he wouldn't want to come here if we're going to get relegation, would he? So we all know we're not going to get relegation. The winner is EPL, and the viewer eventually match quality is getting higher every season. Teams are closer and closer in terms of parity gap. Brighton, Bournemouth, Brentford are on top of Newcastle and Villa plus Big Six. That's 11 solid teams plus the likes of Everton and Palace. It's why I hate the narrative the league is worse than it was 15 years ago. The mid-table club in the Premier League in 2026 would absolutely wipe the floor with the mid-table teams from a decade ago. The ceiling might not be higher, but the floor of the Premier League has become ridiculous at this point. Yes, I like this one. Another Bees fan. Read stuff. Thanks, mate. Thank you. We're massive. Eat shit, everyone else. Exactly. Well done. Thanks for that. Brilliant. I couldn't put it better myself. We're massive. Eat shit, everyone else. Fucking eat that. Hold that. You're an EPL, of course you're massive. Well, yeah, but we're also massive as a club now. You'd be surprised by how many people would disagree. Exactly. There is. Loads of people disagree. Dang are so good. I think Brentford just signed the next £100 million midfielder, which a big team will snap up within 2 years. Absolute miss by Man United. Who gives a shit? I'm gutted we didn't go for him. Should be a fantastic signing for Brentford. Yes, 2 United fans, of course, there. But there we go. You didn't go for him, did you? And that's it. Fantastic signing. Can't wait to watch him tear up the league. Great signing. Dude balled out at AFCON. One of the best ball winners in Europe at 24 years old. 48 million euros seems fantastic value in the current market. Antonio Silva, this guy, and whoever Brighton got from Spurs, these three will be at the core of a future rebuild of the defensive system of a top 6 Premier League club. So far, my favourite other full-team transfers this window. Seems like a great signing, and if things go expected, it'll be a mainstay for them or get sold for a ridiculous price in a few years. What is the fee then? I'm not sceptical. 48 million. From what, that's euros, obviously. From what I read, a good deal. Good luck. Left-footed as well. Great signing for Brentford. Huge signing. Incredibly excited for this. Another Bees fan. Good to see. We'll take him off you for 120 mil next summer. We won't, but someone will. Well, as you know. Are you all suddenly septic peg or something? Psychics, yeah? A lot of clubs fumbled here. Top signing. Thanks for the money and all the best for Mama and his time in England. Greets from Austria. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. I mean, a lot of good positive comments, and so there should be. A few melts as well, as we know, a few dickheads there. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm happy. I'm excited. I love this deal. And we got there, others couldn't, other big clubs. Well, tough, isn't it? That's tough shit. We done the deal, you didn't. And that's it. So, cheers, guys. Why I keep disappearing off of here, I don't fucking know. This is bad. Yeah, this is shit. I don't know what's going on with this. But anyway, cheers for this signing. Brilliant. I wish it was stronger stuff, but it's just obviously a soft drink. I'm not boozing, not getting drunk on the stream. But yeah, amazing signing, guys. Absolutely incredible. Now we just got to wait for the next lot, which will be coming fairly soon. We are obviously carrying on looking. I mean, all through this window now. We haven't stopped. We just haven't stopped. And this is incredible. Our best ever transfer window, this has got to be. This is incredible. Absolutely fucking awesome, guys, you know. So, yeah, what can I say? This is incredible for us. Amazing, awesome. You know, long may it continue. Please follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182. Also on Discord, Steve the B, and also subscribe to this channel, Mr. B, Hive Football Chat. Please keep smashing those likes and keep subbing, especially if you're new, guys. It's much appreciated. Thank you. Incredible. And onwards and upwards for the bees, you know. Incredible stuff. Plenty more content to come. You know, maybe another one tomorrow, no doubt. Another stream possibly tomorrow. Depending on anything happening. I mean, it's Sunday, so it might not be a lot, but you never know. Obviously, in the week, there'll be more. I'm also doing a cricket stream in the week, which will be Monday with Manny Sangare. He'll be joining me for that one, talking about the New England head coach, Stephen Fleming, and obviously Joe Root being made captain again. So there'll be that one, and obviously all these transfer streams. I'm also going to be doing a Prem prediction stream soon. That'll be coming up fairly soon, maybe this week. That'll happen. As we get very close now to the new season starting. You know, I've got to do something about it all now. And that's what I'll do. So it will be a prediction one. And thanks to everyone that's been watching this live or on playback. Everyone that's been in the live chat, as usual there. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all your support. Amazing. And I'm going to bounce, though, guys. I'm going to get myself out of here. Very, very happy with our new signing. I mean, it was drawing on. It kept going on this. I mean, I was wondering when it was actually going to be confirmed. Obviously, it took a little while to go through, but it has. We've got this guy now. We've got a Sun player. Absolute top player, baller. And, you know, now we've got him, maybe, and as soon as we get a few others too, I think we're well on our way. I mean, we've got players in. We've got enough players in, 6 players or so now, and more to come. And, you know, who'd have thought the bees would do all this, you know? Absolutely stinging in the transfer window, you know? Incredible. And, you know, I think we're gonna keep going with it. There's no way we're letting up now, that's for sure. But thanks, guys, and I'm going to get myself out of here. It's been an amazing stream. Thanks once again to you all for your support. Always appreciated. I'd love to get some more subs, though. Please get those subs going up, guys. Come on. Get me to 250. I really need to get there. And keep going upwards. Come on, guys. You know it makes sense. Come on. Anyway, guys, for the time being, I'm out. I'm getting myself out of here. Come on, you bees, and welcome to the bees, Mamadou Sangare. Come on. Cheers, everyone.